afternoon, folks. My name is Mike Coia. I'm a sales and leasing consultant at Lynch Toyota Highlander in Manchester, Connecticut. Today we're going to take a few minutes to preview the all-new 2014 Toyota Highlander. Some of you may be aware the Highlander was first introduced in 2001. That first body style went through 2007, very successful. 2008, redesigned, again, very successful. 2014, takes 14 years of culminated experience into one very awesome all-wheel drive, multi-passenger crossover vehicle. It's a heavy segment, a lot of competition. You have Pilot, Pathfinder, you have Explorer, you have the Jeep Cherokee, all decent vehicles. I want to show you why I think Toyota is a better bang for your buck. Bottom line is, on this vehicle, you want something that's going to be easy to drive, easy on your lifestyle, something that helps you out, not something that slows you down, but something that speeds you up, makes life a little bit easier. I'm going to start looking first at performance. You have 7 or 8 people in the car and all your gear. You're going to need something that'll get off its own way. You have a 3.5 liter, 270 horsepower, dual overhead cam, dual variable valve timing with intelligence, gas engine, chain driven, made it to a 6-speed electronically controlled automatic transmission. What happens is you get an awesome shift between the gears. 1 through 6, 6 through 5, you have Sportronic, you can actually tell it what gear you want to be in. But if you've ever been in a vehicle that doesn't shift well, you know it. You have undershifting, overshifting, the vehicle is logy. This vehicle is rated 18 miles to the gallon in the city, 24 miles to the gallon on the highway. Our only competitor that's a little bit better is the Pathfinder, but if you drive the Pathfinder, you'll see what I mean about undershifting and overshifting. It's not a pleasant experience. So that's the motor on the vehicle. When we come to the exterior design, it's complete redesign with a lot of different terms you use on a vehicle. Bold, aggressive, ergonomic, chiseled. I prefer sharp. I just think sharp is my term. It's a very sharp car. They opened up the front with the new trapezoidal grille design. It's a chrome surround, fog lights on every vehicle in the lineup. If you come down the side, they put a lot of effort into keeping the vehicle quiet. You have vortex generators on the side of the mirror. You have turn signals here. This is going to keep the car straight and high speed. You have acoustical glass and a windshield. You have hydraulic motor mounts. Everything's designed to keep the car quiet when you're driving. You want a quiet ride. On the XLE model we're looking at, 18-inch alloy wheels, and again, I say very sharp. The roof line comes down with the chrome top, standard across the lineup, gives it a distinctive look. The rear spoiler is molded in. Again, very sharp looking car. When you stand back and look at the car, it looks nice. If it's in the driveway, you're proud to own it. It's a beautiful vehicle. So that's a little bit on the exterior. On the interior, you have more space. It's always a challenge. You want more space, but you don't want it too big. Everyone's complaint on these cars is that there's no room behind the third row. Where's all my gear going? Well, they added room behind the third row. We're going to get to that in a minute. But they also added room in the front for hips, legs, shoulders. When I sit in the car, I'm not tall, but my tall customers have full power seats on both sides, give them plenty of room. The technology they've added for 2014 is something called N-Tune. N-Tune will take all the applications off your smartphone and put them right onto the head unit. So you basically control everything from your steering wheel or your voice activation. You're not looking down, you're not taking your hands off the wheel, your eyes off the road. You're driving and you're controlling your environment. It's a lot safer that way. If you come to the second row, on this XLE, it's a 7-passenger, we have dual captain seats. Very comfortable, they recline, there's a center console in the middle. This is beautiful riding. It's real quiet and we'll see that on the test drive. Now I gotta ask some people in the back. They can run through the middle, or they can get in the back. And on this vehicle, you have a real nice feature. You have a power lift gate. The power lift gate will give you a hands-free opening and closing of the lift gate. You can set it at different heights if you have different garage heights in your vehicle. Behind the third row, you have usable space. The only vehicle in the class with more usable space behind the third row is the Pilot. And if you paint the Pilot yellow, it'll look like a school bus. It's just too big. On this vehicle, you have a nice combination of space and storage and seating capacity. On the back, when you're closing the door, you don't have to worry about anyone getting hurt back here. This door has a safety latch on it, so if the kids forget something inside, they reach in, oh, I forgot my teddy bear, they're not going to get hurt. The door's going to stop right there. No one's getting hurt on that vehicle. So that's a little bit of the interior of the vehicle. The other big thing these days is safety. When you have your family in this vehicle, you want to know they're safe. And what's Toyota doing for us? Toyota is a leader in the safety area of vehicles. The IIHS makes it a best pick. That's the Institute of Insurance Highway Safety. We have a STAR safety system. Star safety system, you have ABS brakes, front disc, rear disc. You have anti-lock brakes, you have vehicle stability control. If you're understeering or oversteering, the vehicle will self-correct for you. You have electronic brake force distribution, which knows where the weight of the vehicle is and brakes you accordingly in emergency stop. You have brake assist, so if you try to hit the brakes hard, but you don't, it will give you a little boost of ABS. You also have lane departure available. If you're falling out of your lane, it'll warn you. You have blind spot monitors in your mirrors available, so you know if there's somebody in your blind spot before you change lanes. You have rear traffic alert if someone's driving behind you. You have smart stop technology. You can't step on the brake and the gas at the same time. I kid you not, I drove through my garage door this winter doing exactly that. No joke. That's my wife. If I had a Toyota, which I didn't, it wouldn't have happened. I stepped on the brake and the gas at the same time. You also have a plethora of airbags. We have your standard driver and front passenger airbags, side seat airbags, 3-row side curtain airbags. We have knee airbags. We have front seat cushion airbags. All these designed to keep you safe in the event of an accident. Toyota has always been dedicated to safety, and it's a continued tradition with the lineup. The other thing nice about the vehicle is Toyota Care. How are we going to back you up after you buy the vehicle? You have 2 years, 25,000 miles, no charge maintenance, complimentary. You also have 2 years, unlimited mileage, roadside assistance. That's lockout, flat tire, gas, trip interruption, key if you lock yourself out. Awesome backing by the manufacturer for people who buy the new vehicle. Again, it's complimentary. There's several different Highlanders to fit each and every character. You have front-wheel drives, you have 6 cylinders, but someone always says to me, Mike, I want better fuel economy. I want to put 7 people in there, but I don't want 24 miles an hour. I want more fuel. I don't want 19 miles in the city, 18 miles in the city. Well, Toyota also has the hybrid Highlander, which actually is the only vehicle that's going to get you 27 and 28 miles, respectively, city highway, and a 7-passenger all-wheel drive SUV. The only competitor we have on that is a Nissan Pathfinder hybrid, and quite frankly, nobody's banging on the door to buy a Nissan. Actually, I just read in Consumer Reports yesterday, predicted reliability of the 14 Pathfinder is below average. I couldn't believe it, but that's what they told me in that magazine. A lot of information, a lot of vehicle. As I always say, the proof's in the pudding. So let's jump in the car and take it for a ride and see how you like that. Thank you.